We are about to do a heart healing workshop. Here we go. I call in the intention of love and unity, celebration, and kindness. Hello. Hello, 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 beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone feeling? Let me know in the chat how everyone's doing. Hello. As you come in, just write in the chat, what is your intention? What is your intention for our time together? Let me know your intention. Always starting with intention. I am driving, so I would just be listening. I could not miss the wonderful event. Yay! Well, thank you. I'm so happy to see you. Hello, Victoria.
Hello. My lighting is really poor in here, so I apologize.
That is okay. We are just, we're gonna wait a little bit, see who comes on. So exciting. Let me know your intentions as you come in. Light that sage, clear that air. Hoo, hoo, hoo. How are you doing, Marco? How have you been? I know you said you're driving, so maybe you can't text, but. All right. All right, here we go. So yummy. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Here? No, it's not better. I don't know. I don't want to shut off all the natural light in here.
Hi, Joanne. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Mhm.
We're just gonna wait a couple more minutes.
Hola, Gemma.
You said what? Your camera? Yeah. I'd love to see your pretty face, Marco. We might have a small group today, which I love because that way we can be close knit. Wait a couple more minutes. Actually, give me 1 minute, guys. I will be right back. All right. Well, we will just get started and then whoever comes. Marco, are you able to talk or only listen? I know that you said that you would be just listening.
Oh, I'm driving in the moment, okay? So I will be listening and I will be there where and my whole self will be at the place, and it's always been a guide you to be present with your wonderful aura at your side, and I will try to join with my voice as well as my intuition has always been there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we love you.
Oh, that's such a pleasure. I
Yeah.
feel blessed. I feel blessed.
Yeah. Marco is the
Although
fan, guys. You're in France, right?
right now I'm in Monaco. I moved to Monaco
Oh, you
last
did?
week, and yeah, I'm here until the end of this month. Next month I'm moving to Lyon again. So right now I'm staying in Monaco.
Yay. That's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Oh, it's such a pleasure
So
gathering you
excited.
have created there. Oh, that's great.
Cool.
Yes, I
Hi.
couldn't see all of you, but all my blessings, my intention has always been there, and I'm already having a wonderful blessing from your side.
Good. Well, we love you. So if you want to turn on your camera, cool. If not, Levi, turn on your camera. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right, everyone. Well, welcome. Oh, wait. We got one more person coming in. Always divine timing. I'll just wait a couple more minutes. Let's just bring in the love. Everyone just anchor this love into your heart. Just move this love into your heart. Allow it to feel that love. What just happened? Okay, there we go. Just place your hands on your heart for just a moment. Welcoming everyone. Welcoming this love, this unity, the celebration. Just feel into your heart for just a moment and just feel into this community. And just have loving gratitude that as we heal our hearts today, that you are not healing alone. but you're healing in community. You're healing in a tribe of conscious, awaken beings, ready to heal your heart, to transcend the world into deeper states of consciousness and more love and more light. So just feel that. Just feel that love. And just take a deep breath in through your nose. And take a deep breath out through your mouth. And just breathing in your intention for today. Always starting with an intention. Every single thing that we do in our lives should have intention. Intention in the way we speak. Intention in the way that we move. Intention in how we eat. Intention for all of the action that we take. When we bring intention into every single aspect of our lives, we become more conscious. And when we become more conscious, we come back to the heart, back to the love, back to the light, and back to the peace. So just breathe in this love. Breathe lots of love in, and then breathe lots of love out to each other. And now with us all gathering here, I ask you to just see all of us and just imagine that we are all in each other's physical presence right now. For we come from all places, all around the world right now. And our energy is neither created or destroyed. So although we are not physically together, we are energetically together in this moment. So just imagine now we're all just holding hands. And as we're holding hands, we are creating a sacred container, a sacred circle of love, of healing, of community. And as we hold hands, just imagine that there was a beautiful light shining above us, a light that is so clear, so bright, so transformative, like the sun, but even more bright, even warmer, complete peace, a healing light that will transcend us to where we need to go and to heal us in the ways that need to be healed. Opening up every atom, every molecule, every cell of our being to the vibration of love. For we are no longer healing, but we are now healed. So breathe that light into your own sense of being first, from the crown of your head all the way to the soles of your feet, making yourself your first priority. For you are the I am presence. You are the sovereign being. And everyone outside of you is simply the reflection of you. So breathe in that light to your own I am. And then on the exhale, breathe it out to everyone here. Lighting up each other in community. Sending that light out to everyone to the right. Sending that light out to everyone to the left. And just feel the sense of love. Feel the sense of community. Feel the sense of safety. For we are not separate, but we are one. For my soul recognizes your soul, that we are all one soul and many bodies. As you heal, I heal. As you love, I love. As you hurt, I hurt. Allow us to come together as one soul for this workshop, all having individual sovereign experiences. but one source, one spirit, one singularity point. And breathe that into your heart. And breathe that out through your heart. Taking the biggest deep breath that you've taken today, breathing in. And the biggest deep breath. Screaming it out one more time. Really igniting that lion spirit, breathing in. And a big lion breath. And let it go. And open up your eyes. Coming back into the sacred space. Welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome. All right, guys. Well, welcome. So I'm actually really excited that we have a small knit group. Because when I did the event, there was all these people that said I had 17 people interested and 8 people said they were going. And that doesn't really give us much time to have, individual time to really get to know each other. So I love that we are a small group and we can actually have discussion and communication and conversation today. So just first off, just thank yourself for being here. That's the first step, is that you showed up. You did it. You are here. Congratulate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Woo, 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 woo. Celebrate yourself. So I am Genna Rose Giannetti. As you know, I am a beautiful coach helping to transcend and help through this beautiful time of awakening on our planet. And first, it starts with healing, and it always is love. So thanks for coming. So there's going to be a couple portions of this today. There will be, we just opened up in meditation. We're going to go around, introduce ourselves. We will have a discussion, and then we will do like a workshop writing part of this. So when you guys are ready, just grab some paper and pen. You don't need it now, but eventually use your computer. And then we'll do some open coaching, and then we'll do some more interactive. How does that sound?
Good.
Good. All right. I have a few rules. No one likes rules, but I'm going to put them out there. So I'm going to ask you guys if you agree or disagree in the chat to make sure that we are all in alignment with each other. First off, do we agree to hold loving space for each other as we are all healing our hearts? Can we vow to not judge or criticize or hurt anyone more than they're already hurting right now? Do we agree to that?
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone disagree with that? Does anyone have a problem loving each other? Does anyone want to judge someone here or criticize anyone? Please leave now or forever hold your peace. Hey, that's my cup, Levi. That was my cup.
It's my cup now.
I missed that cup.
It's nice, huh?
Oh, wait, you did buy that for me, didn't you? Okay, anyways, okay.
You didn't like that it had sunflowers right next to like skull things.
Yeah, I don't like skulls. You can have it. Okay, next. We practice photo listening here. And photo listening is listening so intensely to the person who is talking that we can't help but to blossom and strive in their presence of what they are sharing. Not thinking about what we're going to say or our tone, but really listening, practicing photo listening and seeing the person talking as ourselves. Can we agree to that? Okay. Does anyone have a problem with that? You have a problem with that, Victoria?
No, I agree.
Okay. Do you vow to have compassion and kindness towards yourself? It's a hard one.
Yes.
Okay, so I teach from a belief system that we create our own reality. I have a belief system that we are not a victim and that nothing happens to us. but that everything's happening to serve us and our evolution. If you don't believe in that philosophy, that's okay. But do you vow to at least try to have that philosophy for this workshop? So I don't have a problem with that. Okay. Do you agree to disagree kindly? We might not agree with everything we're saying, but can we disagree with kindness?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you vow to have fun?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can vow to have fun. You can try.
All right. That's okay. And then lastly, can you take what resonates and leave what doesn't? I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. I'm guided one form, but this ego sometimes is not. So I don't have all the answers. So can you just take what resonates for you and throw away what doesn't? Cool. All
Good
right.
policy.
Policy. Did you say policy?
I said it's a good policy.
Oh, okay, great. Perfect. All right, guys. So I wanted to start this by just getting to know each other a little bit. So I want us to go around and first off, just to introduce ourselves, then stating our intention for this time together today. And then third, tell me something fun, anything fun. Take something fun in your life, something fun you like to do, bring some fun into it. Okay, so I'll go first. So I'm Genna Rose Giannetti, and my intention for today is to just hold loving space for you guys, to really just be a channel of love, to really just empty love into each and every one of you, and to help you to become your best versions of yourself, the most healed versions of yourself. That's my intention. And the fun that I want to have today is just recognizing that life is supposed to be fun and that we take life way too seriously. So one thing I'm going to do that's fun after this is I'm going to eat food, and that's going to be really fun. All right. How about Joanne? So you're next on my screen.
I'm gonna have lunch right after too, but I do plan to go to the stupa.
Sorry, your name, intention.
Oh, my name. Oh,
yeah, your name,
Joanne
intention, and fun.
Yeah, my name is Joanne Kiefer. I go by Joy. Intention. I guess I put a lot of intentions in, but to simplify it, just wholeness with everything that I've been through in healing. And then you said something fun that I'm going to do next, right?
Yeah.
The self-love ceremony will probably be the most fun today. And actually today's, I planned a whole fun day, starting with this and a bath. That's when my hair is wet. Did a bath, then this, and then lunch. And then I'm going to go do some prayers at the stupa. And try to be more at peace with everything and see what needs to come up and meditate, and then do a self-love ceremony at the Mystic Balloon Temple back off of Finley in Sedona, and then next is the secret session. So a lot actually, but yesterday I was just cleaning and buying things. So a lot of days I have down days. I'm trying to pace myself where I plan like one fun day or a couple fun days in a week, and then the rest is like me working. So
beautiful. Can we also add where we're from? So I'm in Sedona, Arizona.
Oh, yeah, I would be in Sedona if I could find something, but I came up against a number issue. I'm in Rimrock. I don't like anything about it, but I'm close to Sedona. Sedona is the place I gravitate towards and always have been. I've lived all over. So I lived in Sedona, Village of Oak Creek,
where are you now, Joanne?
Flagstaff, and Rimrock.
Joanne, where are you now?
No, I know I'm in Rimrock. That's why. Okay. But I'm like, I don't have a real place that's my place. This is just all I could find. It was just the only roof I could find over my head. I don't really like anything about Rimrock.
Beautiful. Thank you, Joanne. All right, next, Chris.
Hello, Christopher. I just recently had surgery yesterday, so anything fun, I'd rather just be healing and resting. But at the moment, I'm gonna be a good listener and try to socialize and try something new, and basically try to take in other people's emotions and how they're healing, and try to get something out of the group from everybody.
And where are you from, Chris?
I'm from Roseville, Michigan.
Thank you. Mario, are you able to get a microphone?
Okay, it's Marvel. Right now I'm on the road, but I'm not staying in Monaco. Um, I've been working as a holistic healer for the past 5 years and working with some very delicious people and wonderful souls, and that's the way I live, that's the way I am going, and this way I met Genna, and she's a wonderful soul as well, and she spreads the love that is the word of living, and the way she's tracing the desires of enjoying the self-love, and it's actually a self sense of gratification directly all towards manifesting our own unbound desires. And we all, like, self-love is just like to free ourselves and to be much more connected to our soul as well as to our body mind within our spiritual space. And that's all we all are missing in this time. We all are unbounding away from it, and I think this is the most wonderful time to figure it out, to put ourselves in this desirable journey of our own self-love connections. And this is loving everything. It's nothing like about anything about just going towards your lust, going towards about anything, desire is for everything. It is not from some specific part. So I think I'm right on driving. So if you don't love the moment, if you don't love the way you drive, you can't be, happy with your moment. So this is also a part of our self-love. And we are here because we love this moment, we love this space, and that's we live, keeping the bliss in everything. And I'm always excited to be in the way how it flows, and I'm looking forward to have a joy together here. And I feel so grateful with this wonderful gathering here, and all my gratitude to all of you. And I'm all there. Let's see how it crack today.
Yeah, thank you, Marco. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Levi.
Hi, I'm Levi. I'm not great at introductions. I've known Genna for a while. What did you just spit out water?
Oh, no, oh, my computer. I'm continue. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just thought that was funny, so I continue.
Well, I guess to say a little bit about me, I belong.
Your intention, your fun, where you're from.
My intention. I don't know. I'm a blank canvas right now. I don't have intention. I just have allowing. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What was the what just happened?
I'm sorry.
Did you just fall out of that chair?
Sorry, guys. I guess we're having a little more fun than planned.
What was the third thing?
Your intention, something fun, and where you're from.
Something fun. What's fun? I'm really into audio and music. I like building and creating things. I'm probably gonna finish watching Doctor Strange after this.
Beautiful. Thank you, Levi. And last but not least, Victoria.
Oh, my name is Victoria, also known as Gia Love, depending on who you ask. And my intention today is to soak in this.
Yes.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
am healed. I am free. That's our mantra for today. I wrote it down. That our mantra for today, everyone, is I am healed. I am free.
Yes.
Continue. Yeah. Did I tell you that?
Yes, it was in your video.
Oh,
You
okay.
said this is a mantra for today, and I said,
Oh,
"Oh,
good.
write that down." Mhm.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to you, Victoria.
Okay, so that's my intention. Allowing has a lot to do with it. Allowing that to heal me, allowing that energy to heal me. My location right now is Menneson, Pennsylvania. And the teaching for this for me is like, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I feel you, Joanne. Like the reflection of what I see on the outside doesn't feel like what I really am on the inside. And so I was confused. But there was just a piece that I wasn't looking at, or a few. So yeah, like I'm grateful today. I am just full of gratitude. I'm grateful for this house. It keeps me so warm and it keeps me safe. And it allows me to have sacred space. Like it allows this. I can do this all day. And I also resonate with what Joanne said. My fun lately is self-love. If it's not self-love, it's not fun. My spirit says, we could do without this, you know? If it's not a loving, kind act on myself or on someone else, then it's not actually fun for me. So, you know, allowing myself to have boundaries that keep me in alignment with self-love practice is super huge. And that's where I don't have to let go of anybody, but I do have to push them away to a point where I have to create my sacred space so that it walks with me wherever I go. And that's what I'm learning today. And I want to go out and do things. People keep asking me to go out and have fun and enjoy life. And this is what I need to do right now. This is my enjoying life. So
Thank you, Victoria. Thank you.
I'm really grateful that this exists, because otherwise I'd be sitting here like, why do I have to heal another day? But this makes it fun.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. And that's what it's about. That, you know, healing is supposed to be fun. Life is supposed to be fun. Everything is supposed to be fun. And we remember that. We knew that as kids. We knew that life was supposed to be fun. And then one day we got stuck in the matrix and we started taking life way too seriously. We came here to play. And, you know, together we get to heal, we get to transcend these pains, these traumas, these, you know, ancestral wounds. And that's what it really is deep ancestral wounds that have been passed on and social conditioning. So, you know, the first thing about healing is having fun and remembering that if it's not fun, it's not working. You know, at the beginning of the dating stage, one of two things is happening. Either you're having so much fun dating, you're going on dates, you're excited to learn about each other, or you're just anxious and anxiety ridden the whole time because you're worried about where is this going to lead. And you get to choose. You get to choose how you're going to go about your life. So the first part of healing is having fun. Recognizing that everything's happening in this moment and the fun is in the now. The second part is a perspective change. Perspective change. To heal our heart, we have to first change and heal our perspectives. And just think about it, whenever you have a broken heart or you're going through a breakup or something is hurting you, what if you had the perspective that the person who has broken your heart needed to break your heart so that you could move to the next person that you were being called to love and who was being called to love you? What if we started celebrating these breakups and we instead started celebrating, yes, you broke up with me, I get to love someone new. Woo, woo, they get to love me too. Yeah, I get to love more people. Woo, woo, woo. What if that was our perspective? What if these pains that we have, we turned into our greatest joy in our life? What if? If we think about, sometimes we have to, on our way home, we have to drive through a bad neighborhood. And on our way home, on our way to our greatest love, sometimes we have to pass through a bad neighborhood. Sometimes we have to date someone that is not a great match for us. When we're going on vacation, sometimes we have a layover, right? And you can either sit at that layover and, grunt and be pissed and be mad, or you can go eat something, or you can go leave and walk outside and figure out what the location is. You get to choose, and it's all your perspective. And this idea of, love, everything in our reality is a belief that we keep thinking. We define the meaning of things. And it's the society standards of what the Victoria leaf. It's the society standards of what society says love is supposed to look like that causes the heartbreak. And I just want to pause there for a moment to really take that in. It is the society standards of what love is supposed to look like. Hold on, Victoria just came back. That causes the heartbreak. That's what causes the heartbreak. When we start thinking that our relationships or our families are supposed to look different than they actually are. And love doesn't mean monogamy. Love doesn't mean gifts. Love doesn't mean loyalty. Love is a feeling. Love is simply a feeling. And monogamy, gifts, loyalty, those are the ways in which we feel loved because of the social conditioning. But love is a feeling. Love is not these things of monogamy and loyalty and all these things that we want in love. We have a right to want what we want, and other people have a right to want what they want. But love is unconditional, but someone's presence in our reality is conditional. And if you take anything from today, take that. Love is unconditional, but someone's presence in your reality is conditional. If you have a desire for monogamy and you want a monogamous relationship and you guys have this shared commitment that your relationship is going to be monogamous, and that person disrespects that commitment and that vow that you guys decided that you were going to make, then you don't stop loving someone because they cheated, but you might decide that they're no longer a presence that you want in your reality because your own sense of self-love comes first. Your own sense of self-love has to come first. And so, when these problems come up so often in our lives, we're trying to, instead of saying, I have so many problems to solve, what if we changed our perspective to think, I have so many opportunities to solve. I have so many opportunities. What if instead of being solution seekers, instead we were problem seekers? Well, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. What if instead of being problem seekers, we are solution seekers, right? We're finding the solution. It's a puzzle, right? Like kids, we did these puzzles, we did these games, we played treasure hunts and imagination, right? We were looking for the solutions, not the problems. And remember that a belief is something that you just keep thinking. You get to define what your reality wants to be. You get to choose. It's all the choice. And you are, and this is what a lot of people don't want to accept. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you are 100% responsible for the way that you feel. And no one can make you feel anyway. You get to choose how you're going to feel despite someone's actions. And someone's actions might hurt you. You might end up being hurt, but you're feeling hurt. Your feelings are your own feelings despite those actions. And I carry a belief system that I believe that everyone's doing the best that they can with the tools and resources they have. You guys are at this workshop right now. You guys are getting the resources. You are getting the tools. You have the community right now. But not everyone has this. And if you don't have a community to fall back on, then you're not doing that well in your life. If you don't have people that you can look to and say, hey, you know what? I screwed up. Then you end up just digging yourself in shame and guilt and lies. So it's about recognizing that only you are responsible for how you feel. And just having a different way to look at things. When you find a different way to look at it, you change the way that you feel. And when you change the way that you feel, you change the way you experience it. I'm going to say that again, because I think that's so potent. When you find a different way of looking at things, you then change how you feel. And then when you change how you feel, you then change the way that you experience it. Because everyone's looking around for everyone and everything to change outside of them, but no one wants to change themselves. And this is especially true in relationships. And listen, I've fallen into this trap. Okay, I've fallen into this. I'm trying to change my partner. I'm trying to make him something that he's not. But the minute that I decided, well, you know what, I accept myself, was the minute that I decided I can accept my partner. Because it's never about anything outside of us. Everything outside of us is only all reflections of us. That's the great awakening that we're experiencing. Nothing is outside of us. Everything outside of us is simply our own reflections. People, everyone here, you are me. You exist in your reality. You exist in your reality. But in my reality, who I see you to be is based off of my experiences, my feelings, and my needs in this moment of what I need you to be for my own life existence on this planet. And maybe that sounds like I'm narcissistic, and maybe I'm a narcissist. Oh, well, I'm a narcissist. Whatever, think what you want. But you will always be a victim in one person's reality. You will be a villain in someone else's. You will be a hero in someone else's. All you can do is focus on you. Which brings me to part 2, self-care, self-love. To heal your heart, you have to make yourself a priority. You have to put yourself on that pedestal. You have to make self-care your highest priority in this lifetime. You have to care for yourself before others. We all know that expression of filling up your own cup. And when you make your inner world your highest priority, your outer world will always change. So we have to first have love and compassion for ourselves, to have healthy boundaries and know what our boundaries are. But we won't know what our boundaries are. We won't know what we want. We won't know what we need if we don't know who we are. I can't go to my partner and say, hey, I don't know, what do I want in relationships? Okay, I want gifts. I like gifts. I like presents, okay? I can't ask for a 5-carat engagement ring if I don't know that there's a piece of me that is a little bit materialistic. Until I know and I accept, there's a part of me that wants a 5-carat diamond ring, I can't find the acceptance to then ask for what I want. You have to first know what you want to then get your needs met. No one knows what you want. No one knows what you need until you communicate it. But first you have to know thyself. So make self-care your priority. That's healing. Next, trauma. How many of you guys have trauma? I have a whole lot. Anyone else have a whole lot? Does anyone else have a bag of Santa's sack? I had this realization a couple months ago. I was in meditation and I was crying, and I don't even remember what it was about. I cry every day. It's no big deal, but I was crying about some trauma. And I just heard my spirit guides come down and say, turn your trauma into experiences. Turn your trauma into experiences. This word trauma is so triggering. If I say to Victoria, I have trauma, what is your very first response? What is the word trauma make you feel? Oh, poor you, or you have trauma. But if I say, hey, Victoria, I've had experiences, it makes you curious, like, oh, is it a positive experience? Is it a negative experience? So turn your trauma into experiences that you've been through. The more we heal our own trauma, the more we can be better partners, better friends, better family members. Because what happens when we don't heal our trauma is we just bump into everyone, and then we pass on our energy to them, and we end up projecting. So again, we have to make our self-healing our first priority, so that we can be the light workers and heal others. The trauma is our ability to be present. And what I mean by that is, when we have trauma, we are blocking out our experiences to live, to love, to eat, to feel. Our trauma is preventing us 100% from being present. Trauma exists completely in the past. It doesn't exist in the future. Our future is to be determined. We get to choose how our past, which is being created in this moment, is going to affect our future moment. We get to choose. Everything is a choice. So until we heal and uncover our traumas, we can't move forward. We just can't. We're going to continue to feel like the world is on our shoulders. We're going to continue to feel like a victim. I've been there. They did a study that said that suffering is pain plus resistance. Suffering is pain plus resistance. We all have pain. If I knock my arm, I fell off a chair. You guys all saw me fall off a chair, okay? I hurt my hip a little bit, right? I got a little bit of hurt in my side. I had pain. But I felt the pain. I didn't resist the pain. Pain is a part of life. It's a part of life to feel pain. Bless your pain, bless your emotions. But the minute that we feel the pain and we start saying, fuck you, pain, why are you hurting? Why is my body hurting? You're resisting, and then you're causing suffering. Just let the goddamn pain be there. Feel the pain, honor the pain, bless the pain, because our pain is our guidance system that is alerting us of what we most prefer, what we want, what we need. Our pain is our indicator of our aliveness on this planet. So stop resisting the pain. Just let it be there. Feel it. Bless the pain. The more pain you feel, the deeper you love. The more you are feeling pain, Joanne, the more you're feeling pain over your son, it indicates how deeply you love him. It's your indicator that you really, really, really love your son. You love him so much that you are feeling pain every single day over him. So bless that pain, bless that feeling, because it's just showing you deeper how much you love him. It's your ability to love. Your pain is your ability to love. Don't resist it. Love that pain because it shows you how deeply you love that person. Next, to heal, we have to change ourselves to then shift our reality. We're all conscious beings here. We're all, I know everyone here, we're all on this path of awakening. We're all on this path of enlightenment. How many of you guys want to be enlightened? I saw a funny meme yesterday. It was funny. It was a girl and a boy like down, and the girl said, "Hey, do you have anything hard and long?" And the guy said, "Yeah, the path to enlightenment."
Mhm.
I love that. The truth is that the only thing that we can control consciously is ourselves. The only thing you can change is yourself. I can't change Levi. I love you. I can't change him.
I don't know if I can change Levi either.
But you are not a victim. I am not a victim. And the more that we continue saying that we're a victim, is the more that we feed that victim mentality. We become, yeah, you are a victim if you keep saying you're a victim. Or you can just take control and say, I'm not a victim. And then your reality is going to change. But everyone's going to keep punching you in the face as long as you say, I'm getting punched in the face. You're going to continue to get punched if you keep saying that. So just say, I'm done. I'm done being punched in the face. You can't control someone punching you in the face, but you can control yourself. You can control telling someone to fuck off every 10 seconds. If you keep telling someone to fuck off, they're going to punch you in the face. So how about you just stop telling people to fuck off? You may not be able to change what people are doing, but you get to choose how you feel. You get to choose your feelings. You get to choose your actions. And the truth is, you also get to choose if you're going to be brokenhearted or if you're going to forgive and move on. The feeling of pain will probably still be there. It will be there. But when you move forward, you get to choose to move forward. And as you move forward, the pain starts to heal. But if I'm sitting here, if I have a broken leg and I'm sitting here nonstop and I don't exercise my leg doesn't ever heal for me to walk. I have to do the physical therapy to get my leg to walk again. And it's painful. The pain's still there. But you get to choose if you're going to move forward, if you're going to continue to be brokenhearted or not. Everything heals. No wound stays wounded. It heals, and so you will too. But first you have to choose. And I'll give you an example. You know, there's this guy, his name is James, and I love him. And, you know, I thought we were doing this relationship thing a couple weeks ago, and then he wrote me a note and he just up and left. And then I was brokenhearted. And then I decided, you know what feels, I get to choose right now how I'm going to feel about this. Either I can stay brokenhearted and not have him in my reality, or I can choose to be friends with him. And I had to ask myself, what's going to hurt less? Is it going to hurt less for me not to see him? Or is it going to hurt less for me to see him? I get to choose. And I chose to be friends with him. And the love is still there. But me being friends with him hurts me less than me never seeing him at all. And so last night I saw him and I dropped him off at his campsite. And I said to him, I said, James, and I was crying and I was going through all this stuff that was just about everything in the world. And I was crying to him and I said, James, is there a future reality of us? Is there a future reality? And he said, I don't know, Genna. And I said, no, I need an answer. is there a future reality of us? And he said, as of right now, no. And I said, if there's no future reality of us, then I have to choose to close down this desire of wanting you. I have to choose this, because up until this point, I was still trying to be his friend, hoping that he would change his mind. Honestly. And I said, I have to choose to let you go. And he said, the feelings don't go away. And I said, no, but my choice, if I want to be with you, is my choice. Because James, my love for you is unconditional, but my presence in your reality is conditional. So I'm going to ask you one more time, James. Is there a future reality of you and me? And he said, no. And then I said, well, then I choose to let you go. I choose that. That was my choice. And I told him, the minute that I choose to let you go, you can no longer come back and try to be with me, because I've made this choice and I'm not going against myself. I chose that. You get to choose too. And it's about, what's the path of least resistance? What's going to hurt the least? And both options may hurt, but what's going to feel good to you? Sometimes to get over someone, you need to get under someone. If that's going to make you feel better, then do it. Stop letting society tell you what's going to make you feel good, and just do what's going to make you feel good. If you are struggling with drugs and the path of least resistance is, maybe I need to hit this one more time. I'm not going to do this forever. Make a choice in that moment. I'm not going to smoke this forever. I'm not going to do this forever. But right now, this is helping me. I vow that I will give this up. I'm choosing I will give this up. But right now, I need this. Stop judging yourself. Be loving and kind to yourself. Next. I'm almost done lecturing. Are you enjoying this? Am I boring you? You guys asleep? Let's do a quick check-in. How is everyone doing?
I'm absorbing.
I've been a little. I'm multitasking a little bit because I'm listening and watching you, and then doing something else because I have a lot to do in the house. So I'm being fully present.
Okay, so next. The heartbreak, the feeling, it's not about your partner. It's about you. The pain that you're feeling about that person, it's not about the person. It's a childhood wound. It's a pain that you may have felt as a child. It's an unmet need. It's about the feeling, not the person. That's about you. The pain you feel of your heartbreak, it's about the feeling. And just notice for a minute, think for a minute, what is your biggest heartbreak right now? Just think about it. It's the feeling that hurts, not the person, because you love the person. And once we know the feeling, we can then find the way to work through the feeling, not just with that person, but with all people. Different places, but same circumstances, until we change our vibration. We have to first change our vibration, change the way that we look at things, change our choices, or we're going to continue to manifest the same feelings in different places. Every time you enter a relationship, you're sending off a rocket of desire of what you do want and what you don't want. And every broken heart leads you to find clarity on what you do want in a relationship and what you don't want. So bless it. Recognize that when someone breaks your heart or you will hurt over another, that you have two choices. Again, it comes back to that choice. Either you can be without that person and be unhappy and fucking miserable, excuse my language, or you can be without that person and be happy. Find things that make you happy. Have fun. Find things to be fun, because you just soaking in this heartbreak, you can do that. That's your choice. Or you can find ways to have fun. Because when you are choosing not to be happy, you're only cutting yourself off from your own source. You're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting anyone else. People want to see happy people. Let's be completely honest. No one likes when someone's miserable. It makes everyone uncomfortable. It makes people are empathetic, people are compassionate, they want to help. But there's also this little part when someone's in pain that says, fuck, now I got to take care of this person. No one likes unhappy people. We take care of them. We want to heal, but we don't like that people are unhappy. We want to see happy people. So be the happy people. Feel the pain. Acknowledge the pain. Don't push it away. Again, it's like, allow it to be there, but choose that you're not going to feel like this forever. Find ways to be happy and be grateful for the time that you had with that person. Have gratitude. It comes back to gratitude. This world is going through a mass awakening. And the truth is, those infinite timelines, those infinite planes of existence, and in each of those timelines, you get to choose. Everything comes back to your choice. It's all a choice. You get to choose. What timeline do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the timeline of pain? Or do you want to be on the timeline of joy? It's your timeline. You're awakening, people. Awaken. You are a god. You're a goddess. This is your reality. I'm only your reflection. I'm only you. I'm not outside of you. I'm not outside of you at all. I exist in my reality, but you guys are seeing what you need to see in this moment. If you really desire the person, the truth is you can have them. You can absolutely have them. But is that of the highest timeline? Last week, and maybe I'm crazy. Here's my crazy. I don't care. I wrote a letter to James's higher self. I wrote a letter to James's higher self. And I said, dear James's higher self. And I wrote this whole thing about, do I have permission to have James in my reality for my highest timeline? And then I let it go. I said, if it's of the highest timeline, bring James back. And if it's not of the highest timeline, don't. Well, who wants to take a guess? What happened the next day when I woke up? Does anyone want to guess? What do you think happened after I wrote James's higher self a letter?
He called.
He called me. James called me. You get to choose. I brought James back. But then when I was in the car with him last night, and we had a great day together, we were laughing, we were playing, and then I hit this pivot point. And then I realized what I really want isn't to just have someone in my timeline. I want someone that wants me in theirs too. I want a match. I want someone that wants me and is going to choose me every day, and I want to choose them. So I continue to choose Levi because Levi chooses to continue to choose me. No matter how many men I date, no matter who I see, at the end of the day, it's always Levi. And that's why I continue to choose Levi, because he lets me choose everyone and then come back to him later. You get to choose. Bless the relationship and know you are loved, receive love, and have gratitude. Know that you are worthy of love. Feel that love. Just feel, let's pause for a minute. Just close down your eyes. You guys have been taking on a lot. And just feel your heart. And feel the love that you are. You know you are loved because you love. So just feel that love. Come back to your sense of self. and decide to release blame. Release blame. People leave because we're not a vibrational match anymore. We're not a vibrational match sometimes. And that doesn't mean that anyone did anything wrong. It just that means that we are moving timelines, frequencies, vibrations constantly. Me and Levi are not always a vibrational match. But when we are a vibrational match, I come back to him. And when we're not, then I go see James. And he gets that. He gets the higher states of consciousness. So he lets me be. People leave because it's not working, and that's okay. Recognize that everyone who leaves is just sending out a rocket of desire of what we do prefer. Remember that it's never about the other person, it's always about you. And every person gives us clarity. So just have gratitude. So that's my speech. And now what I would like to do is I would like to do an exercise. I would like for you guys to just do a little bit of writing. If you so choose, you always have a choice. And the first thing I want you to journal about is what we can talk about. We can make a thing, either you can write about it, we can talk about this in group, whatever you guys want. We have a small enough group that we can talk. But ask yourself, what is your heart? What is your heart? What are you hurting about right now? What is the pain? And just journal about that for a minute, or anyone can come on live and talk about it. What is your heart? And just observe this heart without judgment. Don't judge it. Just observe it. Because this heart is its own intelligence. That's its own intelligence. What is the deepest pain? Who is your deepest pain? And then taking their name, if it's a person, taking their name out of the equation, and ask and write down, what is the feeling that caused the pain? Not the person, but what was the feeling? Is it abandonment? Is it unworthiness? Is it guilt? What's the feeling? And as you do this, notice how it's never a person that hurts us. It's never the person. It's the feeling. It's the feeling that we don't want to feel anymore. It's not because we stopped loving the person. It's not Levi or James or anyone that hurts me. It's the feeling of rejection. It's the rejection that hurts. And so now that you know the feeling of rejection, or whatever it is, you can now find ways to work through that feeling with not just that person, but anyone. How can I practice not being rejected now? So now whatever that feeling is, that's the work you need to do, is to find ways to not have that manifest anymore. I now choose not to be rejected because I won't reject myself anymore. I'm not going to reject myself. I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to pick myself. The next exercise, forgiveness. Forgiveness is so big. Forgive, forgive, forgive. I want you to write down, who do you need to forgive? Who do you need to forgive? Might be one person, it might be 100. You might be real angry. That's okay. Next, this is hard. Who needs to forgive you? Who needs to forgive you? What have you done? What has your ego done to others? Who do you need to ask for forgiveness from? Who needs to forgive you? Look at your own wrongdoings and recognize that you're not perfect either, just as those other people weren't. Last part of this is, can you forgive yourself? Can you forgive yourself? Forgive yourself so that you can forgive others and so that others can forgive you.
I'll be right.
Is anyone not familiar with the Hoponopono? Does everyone know what the Hoponopono Prayer is? So if you're not familiar with the Hoponopono Prayer, it's a prayer, it's a mantra, it's an affirmation, it's a meditation. And it goes, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you continue to say that over and over. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And this Hoponopono is showing us that nothing is outside of us. That as we forgive ourselves, we forgive others. Others forgive us. As we love ourselves, the external world loves us too. As we have gratitude for ourselves, gratitude manifests outside of us. It starts for us. So use the Hoponopono. That's one tool you can use for your biggest villains, your biggest enemies. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Two more questions, and then we're going to open it up for discussion. What do you need to heal or to feel better? What is it that you need? And be open and honest. What do you need? And recognize that it's not outside of you. What do you need to give yourself? Be honest. What do you need to heal? So my example yesterday was I needed to ask the question that I wasn't asking for weeks. I asked him every other question except, is there a future timeline of us? And the truth is, I didn't really want to know. I didn't want to know, because if he said no, then I would have to let him go. And I didn't want to let him go. But I recognized that's what I needed. I needed to ask that question. Is there a future timeline of us? Do you need to, get on someone to get over someone? Do you need that Snickers bar? I don't.
I needed it. I did.
What is it that you need to feel better? And the last question is, what can you do to have more fun? What do you need to have more fun? When are you going to allow yourself to have more fun? Because again, it comes back to the fun. Freedom. Unlimitedness. Niceness. I just made up words to mean fun. Have fun. So when you were dealing with heartbreak, there's so many tools you can use. We talked about so much that you can do, but healing, releasing the trauma through your body, through somatics. I literally cry every time I go to yoga. Every time I go to yoga, I cry because I'm moving energy throughout my body. It's a great way. Meditation is medication. Writing, get a coach. I wonder where you guys can find one of those. Just place your hand on your heart and recognize that you're alive. Say the affirmation, I am healed. I am free. Use affirmations, yes. Say the mantras.
I am healed. I am free.
Yes.
I am healed. I am free. I am healed. I am free.
Yes. And
I think one thing that happens with pain is we kind of get out of our body a little bit, and being really present, it's scary because if you're feeling pain, you don't want to feel present. But if you actually embrace that presence and feel it completely, it will move on.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna two things and then we'll move into open discussion. But mantras, reflection, feeling it, reflecting it. Recognizing that the love is there, that the pain is love. Fill your life with laughter. Find yourself and find your independence. Who are you without this person? Bless the pain. Release the blame. Feel your feelings. And recognize there's no right or wrong way. There was no right or wrong way to heal. That's all I have. Let's open it up. It was saying something that.
Yeah, I experienced something today and I didn't know if it was pain or healing. I was just very uncomfortable and I just allowed it, but I was shaking and like at first I really didn't want to allow it, to be honest. I knew what it was. I know that like I've been doing and asking for big things. But receiving has been a really hard thing for me, receiving. And I know that like the love that I can receive from my own higher self is like the best. And that's the one that I'm scared of the most. And I understand that I need it. Like Genna reflects it for me. It's so much a blessing to me that someone is able to do such a great job at that. So I have no way to like doubt myself in her presence, which is annoying and triggering to my ego, which is great. It's exactly what I pay for. And I guess like maybe it's hard to find people like that. And I get what I call stuck in my healing, but it's really not. It's not stuck. It's the perfect pace. I'm just really impatient.
Yeah.
So today, allowing that felt like such a break for me.
Yeah.
Just allowing the light. And now like I had to put up boundaries and say no to everything else I was agreeing to do today and just say, nope, today I heal.
Yes.
I do self-love. So
Today you heal.
yeah. Working. I wanted to ask Christopher, what are you healing from if you feel like sharing?
Chris, are you healed? I know he put in the chat that his nurse came.
Oh, okay.
Chris, are you healed? I'll just say, let us know when you get back. Would anyone like to open up and talk about what they're healing from? Remember, you don't have to heal alone. You can heal in community.
Well, I have a lot that's going on. I don't know where to start with it all. I'm just in a nightmare. So since I got impregnated back in 2019, the beginning of 2019, I've been running around, thrown through all different places, had to deal with tons of people. Landed up in Flagstaff for a nightmare of a birth, got pummeled into the ground by a chiropractor. And then my child was taken off me. Then he was stolen from me by DCS. So I'm just tired of how people don't have any clue how to relate, any compassion. I have trust issues. I know they wouldn't have any way to relate, but there isn't any way because I've been through so much and because it's been so bizarre. I mean, I even saw where I'm a really strong intuitive psychically. It kind of comes and goes. It isn't always persistent, but like I saw where lightning was going to strike in 2018 and went right near it. But yeah, just at that level, I mean, people haven't been understanding or able to be there. I was talking about on the chat a little bit about the guy I've been feeling psychically connected to me and slipstreaming with me, and he is trying to get to me, and he's almost here from what I've heard. And hopefully, you know, that will move forward. Both of us are dedicated to each other in our hearts and minds. That's what I've felt. This could be all crazy in your minds, but I'm just sharing where I'm at. I've been through a very bizarre movie out here. I've participated. What?
Recognize, so I was listening, but I had to pee. Recognize the stories, and this is another thing I didn't mention, but recognize the stories that we're telling ourselves. You know, you had said that no one's showing compassion and empathy. That's a story, right? But those 6 people on this chat right now who are listening and love you, and you know, so if you have one person,
nobody really in my life, so I touch or people around me, like you just had a partner. I have never had men that stuck to me. Like my whole story as a woman has been pretty traumatic and tragic.
I get
like,
that. I
really want one stable guy that is there for me. I don't want to go through any more men. Like I am just at a different place in my life. I have been run through by 30 guys. I've been ripped open and destroyed by a bad birth. I mean, like I just want stability with the people in my family that I have. And for this chaos to stop, like this rough, choppy waters.
And I feel that, and I'm empathetic, and I'm compassionate. We all are, but it's the stories that we continue to tell ourselves that continue to reenact the same things happening to us. So, you know, saying I have no one that's
the story that's replaying in my head, I don't find it safe to make children in this country. Nobody showed me for a second that it was safe other than Indie Birth. Indie Birth went to Kentucky. So I mean, they messed up my head about creation.
Joanne,
that's the biggest thing that keeps replaying in my head. Not okay with this country. Say again?
How do you heal while holding on to that story? You can't heal while holding on to the old story. That on that story. I'm
realizing people have the wrong clue on me, and it's like some bad tape that's playing because people have the wrong clue. Like I didn't really sign up to make children. I didn't get to like make a stable life before anything came. I don't know.
But you
This
can
whole like making the child thing has turned into like this bad. When there wasn't a complication. There was no problem with either one of us. It was people going at us. It was all these people attacking us.
So first you have to, for
Go
everyone,
ahead, sorry.
you have to, and this was another thing I wrote down to share, and then I forgot to, you have to figure out what you want. You have to figure out what you need. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? And only from that place can you start to heal the pain that you've experienced. It starts from that. Do you want to be a mother? Do you want to be a wife? Is that what you want?
I know I can be. I don't want the American mentality. I don't want a contract.
Okay.
I've always been stable and solid. Nothing out here with me, my child and me have been stable and solid. My family line is.
So you want a
I don't want the terminology.
You want a non-conventional life.
I just don't want any labels about it. Huh? A non-conventional?
Yeah, you want a non-conventional marriage.
Everything about me.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten there. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten there. You have to fall in love with the person and know what you want with each other. You can't go there until you know the person and you decide how you want your balance. I haven't even got to fall in love with somebody. I want a real experience with a guy before I die. That's honest to God. That's like the biggest, like I wish I had something rather than just people wanting to use my body.
Okay, so that's what you want. So stand in that. I want a real experience with a real guy. I want a real experience with a real guy. That's what I want. So when you know that you want a real experience, what's a real experience, Joanne? Tell me, what is a real experience for you? Tell me what it feels like. Tell me what it looks like. What's a real experience for you?
Someone who's there for me, works with me, understands me, is compassionate, understanding, respectful, responsible, diligent with me, wants to build a life with me and grow with me and evolve.
Yeah, so you want someone that's going to grow with you, someone that's
all real.
Someone that's empathetic.
If they're not going to grow, that's not.
Yeah, stay with me.
You know, I'm wanting you in this now. Where
Hey, stay with me for a minute, please. Okay. So you want someone that's going to grow with you. You want someone that's compassionate. You want someone that's loving. You want someone that's supportive, right? That's what you want, right? So when you know what you want, you also know what you don't want. So if you want someone that's supportive, you know you don't want someone that's not supportive. Okay. So if a man comes in and he's not supporting you, that's not what you want. Goodbye. You want someone that is loving. So you don't want someone that's not loving. So if a man comes in and he's not loving, goodbye. You want a man that's going to hold you. You don't want someone that's not going to hold you. So if you say, hey, will you hold me? And they say no, then you're not what I want. To know what you don't want, you have to first know what you do want. You have to know.
Yeah, I did have one guy that put up twice, and I don't know what he's confused about I don't know. It's bizarre.
So it comes.
I honestly think it was like bizarre.
It comes back to a story.
Lost love.
Yeah. So it's the story that we're telling ourselves. Either you can continue to tell the story that I have all these men that are going to leave me, or you can change the story and soften it to, I know I will find someone. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I know that I'm a good catch. I know I'm supportive. I know I'm empathetic. I know I'm loving. So I know that if I'm supportive and I'm loving and I'm empathetic, then I'm going to attract that. It's done. So that's your story. Your story is, I know who I am, so I know what I want, so I will attract that. Because I'm no longer a vibrational match to men that are going to abuse me, because I'm not going to abuse myself. Change your story to change your life. Stop reinforcing the story.
There's never been situations for years.
Well, that's
just
the story
been some one-nighters where I want to feel.
You'll continue to.
No, I'm saying there hasn't been.
But do you want that to continue? There hasn't been a guy, but there
Yeah,
will
there
be
hasn't been any.
But there will be one now.
No. I mean, there hasn't been. I don't think you heard me right. There hasn't been anything abusive.
Okay. There's nothing abusive.
I mean, my life got ripped up. I'm kind of a weird candidate to everything. I mean, I couldn't even really, coaching wouldn't even help me that. Well, maybe it would. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't let me build my life with my son. I'm kind of cracked and broken, and my head's been messed with in my life. I mean, to take a child from somebody really wrecks them.
I feel that, and I understand.
It's confusing me as to what I am, others why I can't go anywhere with my child, and I'm just a little bit lost with some things, you know. A lot
and
of
that's
things.
why we'll heal. And I understand
know.
that, and I'm
I
compassionate.
feel solid in myself, what I want and who I am, but I don't know.
So Joanne, last thing, like, yes, all of that happened. I feel that, I know that, I empathize with that. But that's all your story that happened in the past. You get to decide what's going to happen moving forward. Only you get to decide what's going to happen in the future. You get to choose. You get to choose what story is going to move forward. For one, do you know, I've been raped more times than I can count. Okay, that's an example. I lost my virginity to rape. I was a good little Christian girl that wanted to wait till marriage. That got taken from me. I continue to reinforce men only want me for my body. Men only want me for my body. Men only want me for my body. That was my story. And when I believed that, I kept manifesting that. I kept manifesting men that only want me for my body. Until I changed my story and said, in the past, men only wanted me for my body. But I now am not going to be someone that's only going to be allowed for my body until I attract men now that don't only want me for my body. They don't even want my body. Let's be completely honest. Men that I attract don't even want to have sex anymore because I've changed my story. They want to get to know me. They want to take things slow. They want to, so I went from men only wanting from my body to men wanting to know my whole heart. And I'm just like, give it to me right now. We get to choose. Victoria, what do you have to say? We're gonna wrap up. But
Oh my God. Be specific on your list. That's what I got to say. And make sure you cover everything. 'Cause yeah.
so I'm gonna give you guys a minute or two break, and then we're gonna meditate and close us out. Opening our heart. Before we do that, is there anything anyone wants to say? Levi, do you got anything to say?
Well, I guess what I'd say is the past is a story and you choose how much of that you want to keep carrying. So if you want to carry it, you can. And it's kind of self-abusive sometimes to carry it for a long time because one, you probably don't remember it the way it actually happened. What you're carrying around probably isn't even the real story anymore. And you don't know how many different layers there were to it and how that plays out in all the dimensions. You don't know that. So just carrying it here in physicality for too long, yeah, I mean, you're basically just torturing yourself by holding on to the past. And it's unfortunate that there's as much suffering on the planet as there is. And maybe we finally are going to see that story for what it is, that we don't want it anymore. But I mean, part of it is just accepting that sometimes events have to play out the way they play out, and we don't really have the whole view right now.
I agree. I think it's about letting go and being present in the moment and realizing in this moment, I'm safe. In this moment, trauma's not happening. In this moment, I'm free. In this moment, I have food. In this moment, I have shelter. In this moment, no one's raping me. In this moment, no one's taking away my child. In this moment, no one's beating me. In this moment. It's okay, guys. All right, did you guys keep yourself occupied while I was gone for 2 seconds?
Yeah, I was just telling them that sometimes technology doesn't work for you.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work for me.
I figured that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm like a technology witch. It just doesn't work sometimes. It's like my spell. It just doesn't work. All right, guys. Well, let's take a couple breaths, close down these eyes, heal this heart. I thank you all for joining. You guys are beautiful creatures of aspects of that I am. I'm surprised you guys were healed because I didn't know if it like cuts you guys off of the meeting. I'm hungry. Who else is hungry?
Always. I'm a Taurus.
That means you're always hungry.
Always. I'm crazy.
Stay hydrated if you're moving energy. That tends to burn through water really quick.
All right, guys, close down your eyes, finding a spot where you would not be disturbed. Making yourself comfy and cozy, loved and wanted. Close down those beautiful eyes. Eyes are closing. And just take a deep breath into your sovereignty. And take a deep breath out. Let it all go. Breathing into your sense of peace. Breathing out peace into the world. Breathing in love. Breathing out love. Letting it all go. Being free. And setting your intention to heal your heart, to heal the pain. And know that as you set that intention, it is done. As you intend, you become. For you are healed. You are free. Repeating the mantra, I am healed. I am free. As thoughts of trauma, pain surface, repeat the mantra, I am healed. I am free. For these past traumas, pain, exist not in this moment, but exist in the past. So you are healed. You are free. As these triggers and pains surface, notice that they are in our mind, not in our present moment of vision, of taste, of touch, of feel, or smell. So come into the heart, bringing all of your awareness to your heart, repeating the mantra, I am healed. I am free. And allow that mantra to just penetrate and move through your heart. I am healed. I am free. And allow yourself to bring your awareness to your biggest trauma, to your biggest pain. And invite in any guides, angels, beings, mighty I am presence to help you to be healed, and to be free. As you relive this experience of pain, know that it is healing, that you are healed, that you are free. So visualizing and seeing this pain, feeling it, allowing it, not pushing it away, but feeling it. Feeling the pain without resistance. Observing, noticing. And as you experience this, bring in your 5 senses. Can you physically see it outside of your eyes in this moment? Not in your mind, but can you see it outside of you in your present reality? Can you smell it in this moment? Can you hear the sounds of the experience in your present moment outside of your mind? Can you taste the pain in your present moment? Can you feel the person, the situation, the materials or objects from the experience in your present moment? Can you feel it? Can you see it, feel it, smell it, hear it, or taste it in this present moment? Allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling now. But notice that this experience is no longer in your present moment. It exists now in your mind, in the past. And that past is not physically happening in this moment. For you are healed and you are free. Feel that. Know that. I am healed. I am free. 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 allowing this new story, this new knowing, this new realization to pour into every atom, every molecule, every cell of your being. Allow this to be your new story, your new knowing. You are healed. You are free. Feel that in your heart. Allow the healing to be transformed to healed. Breathe that in and breathe that out. Breathing in your new present reality and breathing out. Breathing in this reality into your being and body, and then breathing it out to continue to manifest a healed and free life. Breathing in the healing, breathing out a healed reality. Breathing in free and breathing out a free reality. Breathing in and then breathing out. And staying here for as long as you need. And when you're ready, coming back into this new, healed, and free reality. Welcome back, souls. Welcome back. Breathing in and breathing out. And bringing your awareness to what you can heal with your ears. Notice what you can taste on your tongue. Notice what you can smell with your nose. Notice what you can feel on your skin or around you. And finally, opening up your eyes and notice what you can see. Recognize that this is your reality. You are healed. You are free. Know it. Feel it. And now go live. How was that for everyone?
That was magical.
Good.
Perfect way to end the way my day started. It's just perfect, like a circle.
Beautiful souls. Well, thank you for everyone for joining. And I'm here. I'm here if you need me. I'm excited. I'm going to be launching in June a coaching program. So it will be like this, but it will be different. It will be more coaching. But I'm excited to do this. It will be a lot cheaper than my one-on-one coaching. And it will be a 3-month program like my normal coaching. And it will be all focused on this, healing our heart and moving into love. That it will be 3 months of goodness. It will be a once-a-week meeting, and you will have community. We will be meeting with the same people every week. So we'll create family, we'll create community, we'll create support. It's going to be so magical. I'm also in the process of designing some like videos, some worksheets, stuff that you can do throughout the week. in between our coaching sessions. So I'm super, super excited about that. So thank you guys for your support. And I love you guys.
I believe in your vision.
Knowing my vision.
Yes, I believe in you. I value your vision. And I just stored this affirmation in this rock and this whole class in this rock. So we're going to remember this one. Can't forget this one.
Yay. All right, guys, you have a beautiful day. I love you. If anyone would like to leave me a review, I'll send you the link to do so.
But of course, my love.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Have a great night, Joanne. Bye, everybody.
See ya.